Hello and welcome to our interview session. My name is Christian Schmid and I'm a partner manager in the Alliances and Channel team at Salesforce Switzerland. With me today is our partner IBM with Martin Koblet, associate partner, and our joint Salesforce customer Interdiscount Microspot.ch with Georg Weinhofer, head of logistics, customer service and marketplace. In early 2021, Interdiscount Microspot decided to transform their processes in customer service with Service Cloud by Salesforce. IBM iX has been acting as a trusted digital agency and has been implementing Service Cloud at Interdiscount Microspot. Today, we'll talk about the decision-making process and the experience with Service Cloud with both parties. Thanks for being here today, Georg. For our viewers, why don't you give us a short introduction about yourself and Interdiscount Microspot.ch.
Yep. Hello, thanks for having me here today. Interdiscount is the leading omnichannel retailer for home and consumer electronics in Switzerland with about 180 stores and an online shop. Microspot.ch is an online shopping center where customers can find all various non-food articles. I'm the COO, meaning I'm leading or head of the operations, the partner management for our distributors and marketplace vendors, for the logistics operations as well as the service operations. And in the service where the project was done, we are dealing with all kind of customer requests by phone and email, and we try to give our customers an effortless experience, meaning that we solve their problem quick, simple, and with less effort as possible.
Thank you very much. Then Martin, thanks for being here as well. Maybe you can give a short introduction about yourself as well and about IBM, and maybe a little sneak peek about your role at the whole transformation.
As you said, my name is Martin. Thank you for inviting me. I'm the account partner for Interdiscount and Microspot. My background is delivery, so I'm quite used to deliver huge projects to our customer, bringing value to them. So I'm able to set up projects in the most value way for our customers, and helps as well, I think and hope as well in this project we brought value to our customer. Within IBM we have a digital agency network called IBM iX, which is a huge organization having all the experts and all the needed experience to consult our customer comprehensively. So that's such our view on that.
Thank you very much and welcome again. So Georg, ahead of the whole service transformation, you had some challenges you faced and some pain points that needed to be resolved. Yes. What were the main pain points you had to be resolved and what were the key objectives in the whole transformation?
Yeah, so let me name the three main pain points. Pain point number one was that we didn't have a case management, meaning that every call, every email by a customer was seen and processed as a new request. So we answered all calls, all emails, no case management. Second pain point is that we didn't have a single software tool for the entire service, for the customer service. We had various software tools for the various service departments, and those tools were also a little bit old. And the third main pain point was that our internal processes and those software tools forced our agents to work locally in the office, so they couldn't do home office. And that we couldn't work together with an external service center as an overflow partner. So those were the three main pain points, and the objectives we had with the project introducing or implementing Salesforce Service Cloud together with IBM was that we introduce a single software for the entire communication with the customer throughout all my service departments. And the second main objective was that we transform and modernize the way we do the communication with customers and to be more flexible in our internal working way.
Good. You already mentioned Service Cloud, right? Service Cloud by Salesforce. Maybe we can already jump ahead a little bit and maybe you can already name a few points why you chose Service Cloud to be your preferred platform.
Yeah. So we came up with the objective I mentioned before, and we looked out in the industry which software tools are available, and we found that Salesforce Service Cloud is the best available option for us to meet our objectives. I mentioned to have a single software for the entire communication with the customer, for all service departments and all communication channels, and to be more efficient in the way we work and communicate with the customer.
Good, thank you. And Martin, what was your role now at the beginning of the transformation? What was your role or the role of IBM iX here as well?
Yeah, we were more involved at the beginning in the entire commerce process, not only in the service process. So we looked at it more for a whole approach. Means what is the strategy for InterDiscount and Microspot? Means omni-channel. With the omni-channel service came into the game as well. And so my InterDiscount Microspot already decided to go with Salesforce for that part, and we had really experts to deliver such a project and such a tool, introduce it to this organization. It's not only a tool part; it's as well a change management part, and we had all the experts to bring that to this company, and so. Fortunately, they decided to go with us, and we started this project in March.
Good. And so you said you guys decided for each other. And what was IBM iX's solution approach to the whole transformation from the beginning to the end?
We have in IBM iX we have a method, the Salesforce Service Cloud method, where all the experience of the previous projects are incorporated. So we have put all that experiences and took that over to InterDiscount Microspot. So the entire approach was then split in a kind of a discovery phase and delivery phase, and the discovery phase is split in kind of an alignment phase and a design phase. Within the alignment phase, we looked at their processes together, and tried to find out how we can tweak the processes best, that they are most efficient and fits as well to the processes which come along with the Service Cloud processes already. And so I think this align phase helped our customer, in my point of view, to really go a step back and look at the processes again. Could we change it a bit to optimize, and for later on as well to automate these processes as much as possible.
Right. You mentioned discovery phase. So maybe now for InterDiscount Microspot, when did you start thinking about the whole transformation, and how long did it take for you guys to do the whole discovery planning?
Yeah, we started a little bit earlier as we saw our main pain points, which I mentioned before. So we started back in 2020. How does we want to transform service? We came up with a service strategy called 2025 Plus. And one part of this service strategy was to transform our internal processes and tools we have. So, and then we decided for the software tool for Salesforce Service Cloud, and came up or were looking for an implementing partner, and found the best one with IBM.
Very good. So, and you mentioned it as well. So you started the whole transformation from the service platform to Service Cloud in February, March, yes. Right? So who was in the lead during that implementation phase, and also how was it like during COVID? Mm-hmm. So maybe an open question to the both of you.
After choosing IBM, we started the project together, but the project lead was by IBM iX. They defined how the project roadmap should look like, with, as Martin said, with the discovery phase of alignment, design, and then the implementation part. They defined which roles are needed in the project. We came up with the names on our side, on InterDiscount Microspot side. And then we were very quick with being one team. IBM, IX members, and my team members from InterDiscount Microspot Service. And the interesting thing for me with this project is that it was the first project at InterDiscount Microspot which was done without one single physical meeting. So the entire project from February till today is still done only with video calls, which was normal for IBM, which is a IT and digital company, but was entirely new for me and my employees. We never saw, until today, we never met the guys from IBM.
Yeah.
Maybe a word from you about that as well?
We met each other before, but the rest of the team never have seen them physically, really always cameras. And was really good to see how fast they were one team, a trusted environment. They came up with all the hurdles and issues directly and let's say fighted for each other, that the entire project went really straightforward and issues were solved within no time.
They were one team with common goals, and they adopted the problems. They found solutions together for all the problems which came up during those months. Yes.
Absolutely, and that was amazing to see. Even your stand-in, we had once a problem, and his stand-in is the manager, said, "Okay, I solved this problem. No fear. We go ahead." And I was absolutely astonished. Hey, super! And for the team, that was a real booster. Such stories, and this team is still working so efficient and so straightforward. Really bring the parts on the table which are needed, and absolutely.
And as the team is so good and so efficient, we're going to continue next year with the project. So that's
good news. Thank you. And you mentioned it as well. So the whole process has been split in, you said, like 3 parts, right? When it comes to KPIs, have you seen some changes in your KPIs, or differently put, which KPIs are you using today to determine your quality of service?
It's hard to see changes in the KPI due to one reason. We only had 3 main KPIs in the old days. As I said, in the old days, we didn't have case management. We just we dealt every call, every email as a new request. So we had 3 KPIs, which was the reachability and the service level on the phone side. And the third one was the amount of emails not answered yet. And with implementing Salesforce Service Cloud, we were able to introduce a couple new KPIs. Let me name 3 of them. The first one is the first contact resolution. So the amount or the quote of cases of requests which are solved on the first contact with the customer, which should be done, which is a goal. A second KPI we introduced is the first response time. So how long does it need for us to answer an incoming email? And the third new one we have is the end-to-end case time. So when is the first contact with the customer and when is the request closed or the case closed? And for all those new KPIs, we have goals set and we try to meet them.
Good. And Karen, when I was visiting you with Martin in your office, I saw a big sign with your vision that struck my eye. So maybe you can talk a little bit about the vision of InterDiscount Microspot and how the transformation to Service Cloud has already brought you a step closer to achieve your vision.
So the vision within the customer service of InterDiscount Microspot is to become the best customer service in our industry. And to do this, as I said, we came up with a strategy 2025 plus, a service strategy 2025 plus, and one part is to implement a new processes and a new software tool for customer service. And implementing Salesforce Service Cloud and having it live now for 6 months shows already the improvements. We are more efficient due to case management, due to ticketing system, due to service levels we have with internal partners like buying department, logistics department, or with external partners like repair centers or delivery companies. We are more efficient due to have one single software for all communications throughout all service departments, my contact center, my after sales service department, and my order management department. And one single solution for all communication channels. Today we have phone and email.
Good. So let's stick a little bit more to the vision, and you said you processed a little bit to achieve your vision. And going forward, how can Salesforce be part of your vision, and how can IBM iX be still part of that vision and help you achieve that vision?
So in those big service strategy 2025 plus, there are a couple more measures to do and projects to be done. Let me name 3 fields. First field is self-service by the customer. When a customer has a problem, he doesn't really want to contact the customer service. He just wants to have a solution for his problem quickly, simply, and without much effort for him. So what we want to introduce are more self-service tools for the customers. The customers should be able to solve his problem by himself 24/7. Second field is communication channels. As I said before, today our customers can contact us at Interdiscount Microspot only by phone or by email. But customers today are used to much more communication channels like chats, like messenger services, like WhatsApp or social media. So we want to introduce or implement more communication channels how a customer can contact us at Interdiscount Microspot. And the third field is omnichannel. As I said in the introduction, Interdiscount is the leading omnichannel retailer for electronics in Switzerland. We have 180 stores and the online shop. So our service has to be omnichannel as well. For example, a customer can buy something online, but he wants to do his repair or his return offline in a store. So we have to do or give the customer the opportunity to have his service the way he wants, offline or online, let's call it no-line. So those are the 3 main fields we are working. We want to work next year, and Salesforce and IBM iX will be or can and will be. Let's call it this way. Big part of it and an important part of it. We are having already discovery calls together with your colleagues at Salesforce and the colleagues from IBM iX. How we can solve those topics, as I said, with self-service, with communication channels, and omnichannel with Salesforce Service Cloud and the implementing partner IBM iX.
Thank you so much, Georg, for the insights. Super interesting. Maybe to conclude today's interview, you can give us a short summary about the whole experience you have had with Salesforce and with the both parties, so IBM iX and Interdiscount Microspot.ch.
Yeah, in my point of view, first of all, this project was up to now a big success. So we really were able to implement everything what we had in the vision. I think for Interdiscount and Microspot, it's as well a big chance to automate their service processes, as mentioned before, and as well with the automation reduce their costs, which is as well much important to them, because each service request is covered with costs, and we try to automate in the future everything so that there is less cost for our client, but as well more convenience for the end customers. And I think that's possible with this tool, with these services, and I think we will reach together that goal and that vision.
Yeah, from my or from the point of view of Interdiscount Microspot, we found two great partners. One with Salesforce Service Cloud. We found and it shows 6 months working with it. It shows that we found the best software available for customer service. And with IBM iX, we found the best implementing partner for us. The project was done great. We, as Martin said before, it couldn't have been done if it wouldn't have been one team with aligned team, aligned goals, aligned roadmap, and really helping each other. So I'm great. We found or haven't chosen Salesforce and chosen IBM iX, and I'm looking forward to 2022.
Good. Me too. Well, thanks a lot again for being here, Georg and Martin. That was super insightful.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today's interview. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any transformation project in mind, or if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to IBM iX. They are happy to support you. Thank you again, and goodbye.